Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. We look at astrological placements from houses, from ascendant, from signs, from yogas, from doshas, and from there we try to analyze results that we may get or probable results that we may get in certain dashas, in certain transits and so on. However, sometimes we overlook the importance of specific degrees in astrology, and even when we look at something which is as clearly given as in the astrological text about exaltation or debilitation, yet we ignore them. And I've seen even astrologers, even good astrologers, don't look at specific degrees, but they may just say, oh, Jupiter is in Cancer, so it's exalted, Sun is in Aries, so it's exalted, but they may not look deep down and see where exactly in Aries does Sun get exalted. Sun gets exalted specifically at 10 degrees in Aries. Moon gets exalted specifically at 3 degrees in Taurus. Jupiter gets exalted in 5 degrees specifically in Cancer. Mars gets exalted at 28th degree in Capricorn. Saturn gets exalted at 20th degree and so on. Now, if you don't keep into account or take into account these specific degrees, then there is a high chance that you may misread your astrological placements. You may misread what the challenges may arise in spite of a planet being exalted, or some goodness may arise in spite of a planet being debilitated, because the planet is seeming to be exalted or debilitated because of placement in a certain sign, but it's not being at its exact degree of debilitation and exaltation. So in fact it is not exalted or debilitated, and so the results may be contrary to your expectations by virtue of just seeing the placement of a planet in a certain sign and misreading the specific degree that the planet needs to be to give certain results as mentioned by the astrological text. So this video I am making about why it is very important to look at specific degrees and understand and analyze results from them. And various shlokas have given, whether it's in Jataka Parijata, in Parashara's Hora Shastra, in Faladipika, Hora Sara, Raman Samhita, Brihat Samhita. I can name innumerable books where they have mentioned the results of planets being at specific degrees. And so today I want to do this video on the importance of specific degrees in astrology and why we should focus on them and look them up before we run into any analysis. For instance, only yesterday I uploaded a video on or released a video on the Pushkar Navamsa, and we are told that in the Pushkar Navamsa at specific degrees the planets give auspicious results in certain signs, and because they are at specific degrees in specific signs, and so in the Navmansh they go into benefic signs which are ruled by benefics, and so you get benefic results. And so the importance of specific signs is very important. Pushkar Navamsa, as we see, is not only the only area of astrology where we see specific placement of planets by virtue of which we get good results. Exaltation and debilitation is another one. The other is the Pushkara by of moon, which means shlokas in the Jataka Parijata tell us that moon place at specific degrees in specific signs will give good results. So starting from Aries and then Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, in each of these signs, when moon gets placed at a specific degree, then it brings goodness, it brings auspiciousness, and it gets better results. And so right from exaltation to debilitation to ascendant being a specific degrees, and because of which it becoming our ascendant and our lagna, to whether we see the Pushkar Navamsa or we see Pushkara of moon or auspicious results that moon brings at specific degrees in certain signs and so on, we need to deep dive into it. And then there are the Mrityu Bhagas. Mrityu Bhagas are nothing but huge trouble bringing specific places in specific signs for planets, and at that specific degree a planet going even in a friendly sign or in its exaltation sign, it will bring you challenges, it will bring you problems, it will bring you issues. So if you see a planet going into an exaltation sign, but you miss that it is not at a specific degree of exaltation, but it is actually at a specific degree of being in a Mrityu Bhaga, which means it will bring you unsurmountable bad luck, issues and challenges, then you will misread the astrological placement, you will misread the dasha, you will misread the antardasha, you will misread the transit, you will misread the result that you will get. And so I am giving you a chart for the Mrityu Bhagas, which have been mentioned in various shlokas, in various texts. There is some discrepancy from one to the other, but it is always good to ensure that we look both what the most of the astrological texts are consistent with a certain specific degree and follow that up. So this chart that I am sharing with you on the Mrityu Bhagas is also an overall chart where planets at specific degrees and specific signs can bring you challenges and issues. So whenever you look into astrological placements, also check with this chart whether the planet is at the specific degree in the sign, in a specific sign, and based on that whether it will bring you challenges or not. If you don't look at the specific degrees, the problem is that we underestimate those degrees. For example, a planet which is very close to the degree of the ascendant. So if the ascendant is at 15 degrees, all the planets which are at 15 degrees and whatever signs will give you great strength in their output, because the ascendant being at a certain sign is ruling or become the center point of ruling the particular house. So if the planet is also at that degree, that means the planet is also ruling the overall tendencies of the house, and it will bring you strong results. Good or bad is a different category altogether, but the planet which is at closest degrees to the ascendant will bring you very good or very strong results, and you cannot miss that. So look at what is the degrees of the ascendant and what planets are close to the degrees. Look at whether the planet is at exact degree of exaltation or debilitation in the sign where it gets exalted or debilitated. Look up whether the planet is at the specific degree because of which it is going in the Pushkar Navamsa, and not follow just the generic rule. Look up whether the moon is at the specific degree where it becomes a Pushkara placement in various signs. Look up whether these various planets are at the specific degrees where they come in the Mrityu Bhagas and bring ill luck or challenges. And so these are just a few of them I have mentioned. There are various shlokas which will tell us that at specific degrees auspicious or inauspicious results will also come. The other is placement in reference to each other, which is also very important. And a planet that we have seen in Ashtagoraga, a planet which is at 3 places or 4 places or 5 places from the other planet, will add a bindu, in a bindi, which means a point either for good results or bad results. However, if the planet is say 4th place or 5th place from another one, where it brings you good results, but if the degree difference is also very less, say for example sun is in the Lagna at 10 degrees and 4th from it a planet will give you very good results. If that planet is also at 15 degrees or similar degrees to the sun, then the bindi is stronger, then the Ashtagoraga point is also stronger. Keep in mind those also, rather than just looking what house the planet is. That will not give you that stronger result. So friends, please look into specific degrees, don't miss it. There is a lot of importance to specific degrees, and if you miss that, then you miss that overall tendencies, overall results that planet can bring. We miss the analysis that we can then use for predicting events or probable events that can happen in the life. And by just misreading even one dasha or antardasha, or a whole lot of differences can be brought in an analysis and the decision we make, because after all what we are but the choices we make. So friends, look into your own horoscopes and understand them better. And if you have planets in either the Mrityu Bhag or in the Pushkara Bhag from moon, please do mention in the comment section below and tell us and all the viewers how they have brought either auspicious results or challenges for you, in line of how they are playing, the overall combination is working for you. So friends, like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to my channel so that you get to know when my new video is coming. If you are looking for a personal consultation for me, please reach out to me, the links given below. And till some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.